Alright class, so today we're going to be discussing place value, and this is a fairly easy concept to understand, but let's just dive right into it. So let's say we have a problem that says, find the place value of 3 in 436. So let's just write out 436, and let's break it down really quick. So in 436, we have exactly that. We have 4 hundreds plus 30 and 6. And what this means is that we have 4 100s, 3 10s, and 6 1s. So let's go over here, and let's say this is our 100 spot. We'll say this is our 10s, so 10s, right there. And let's say this is our 1s, our 1 spot, right there. Perfect. So this means we're going to have a 4 in the 100 spot because we have 4 100s. We're going to have a 3 in the 10 spot because we have 3 10s. And then we're going to have a 6 in the 1 spot because there's only 6 left over. And we can see that there's 4 100s, 3 10s, and 6 1s. And they're right up here. There's 4 100s, 3 10s, and 6 1s. So our answer to find the place value of 3 in 436, we would say that the place value of 3 is in the tens place spot because we have the 3 in the tens right there. So let's look at another problem. Let's say we have the problem, find the place value of 7 in the number 78. So let's break this one down just like we did the other one. So this 78 can also be written as 70 plus 8. And then we can see that this is going to be our ones column, this is going to be our tens column, and that there's going to be nothing in the hundreds column. So we can go ahead and just put these into their respective places. So we're going to have an 8 into the ones column, and then we're going to have 7 in the tens column, and then we're going to have a 0 in the hundreds. So we can say, when it says find the place value of 7 in 78, the 7 is in the tens place value. So let's try a little bit of a trickier one here. Let's say we have the problem, find the place value of 4 in 4,152. So not to worry, we just have an extra thousands. So now instead of having just the hundreds, tens, and 1 spot, we now have the thousands, hundreds, and tens in 1 spot. And so let's dive into this. So the number 432 can be written as 4,000 plus 100 plus 50 plus 2. So just like the other ones, we've broken them down into what this number can be broken down into. So we have a 2 in the 1 spot. So that's a simple one. We'll just go ahead and put the 2 into the 1 spot. Then we see that we have 50, and that is equivalent to a 5 in the 10 spot. Then we have our 100, which is equivalent to 1 in the 100 spot. And then we have our 4,000, and that's just equivalent to 4,000, 4 1,000s or 4,000s. So we'll have a 4 in the 1,000 spot. And of course we have our comma right there. And so our number is 4,152, just broken down into our place spots. So when the question asks, find the place value of 4 in 4,152, we can see that the 4 is in our 1,000 spot. So the answer to this would be the place value of 4 in 4,152 is in the 1,000 spot. All right, let's look at one more here, and let's make it a little bit of a challenging one. Let's say we have the problem, what does the 6 represent in the number 164,932? So not to worry, even though this is a larger number, it's still just the same as before. So let's just break it down like we did the other ones. Let's say let's just break this down. We have 100,000. And that would be the 1 right there, plus 60,000 from the 6 right there. And then we have plus 4,000 from the 4 right there. And then this is just like the other ones, plus 900 from the 9, plus 30 from the 3, plus the 2. from the 2 right there. And so we can just put these numbers into their appropriate spots. So we have 2 in the ones problem from the 2 right there. And then we're going to have a 3 in the tens from the 3 right there in the tens spot. And then we're going to have a 9 in the hundreds right there. And we're going to have a 4 in the thousands. So we've done all of this up until this point. Now we're going to look at the hundreds thousand spot as well as the 10,000 spots. And these place value can go to infinity. It can do any of the numbers, whether it be hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands, and just so on and so forth. So we're going to have a 6 in the tens of thousands from the 6 right there and from our 60,000. And then we're going to have a 1 in the 100,000s because we have a 1 right there and our 100,000s right there. So there we have our number 164,932 broken down into their place value. So when the question asks, what does a 6 represent in the number 164,932, we can see that the 6 is in the tens of thousands of spots right there, which means that 6 would represent the number of tens of thousands in the number 164,932. So that's the basics of place value, and they're pretty simple, and you'll just get better at it with time. So I'd like you to, once you finish watching this video, rewatch it again if you need to, or just dive right into the worksheet for the rest of the lesson, and there's a small quiz at the end. Thank you. Have a great day.